Who's your daddy?
We got that juice. We got that soul. We got that Henny. We got it all. We got that juice. We got that soul.
Hi, it's your girl Nina Rose and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by Akua. Look at yourself, girl. We're going to have a little chat on the 10 do's and don'ts when getting into a relationship. Akua, do you want to introduce yourself first? Just let people know who you are. Some fake shy girl.
Hi, my name's Akua Kwarteng. I'm a fashion designer, founder of Duchess Avenue. Here we've been doing it, here to spill the tea.
Come on. So we was actually having a little chat the other day at Akua's and we're like, why don't we record this conversation? Because everybody, you know, can relate, and as women, we always have these conversations in the dark, but it's time to bring them to light. So we're going to start off with the 10 do's. Yeah. So I'm going to say, do communicate. Do that. That is important. We like that. We like communication, right?
We love it. Do make an effort. That's very nice, isn't it?
Whoa, that felt a little bit shady. That felt a little bit shady there. Okay. Do learn each other's love languages. Now, I don't care. There's people in the audience going, oh my God, talk about love languages again. But it's so important. If you need to know it for yourself and then understand someone else's. If they're not the same as yours, you know,
learn what theirs are.
We come to some form of compromise. And like, okay, this is how you want. You want to be given gifts, and I'd like some quality time. You know?
Exchange.
Right. Exactly that. So we said about 3. We've said it probably at 3. I'd say do go on dates. Keep things fresh. You know? Keep things fresh. If you've been in a relationship for a little while with your guy, with your girl, add a date in there, make it a little bit different, bit of variance. Even in the house, obviously the current climate we live in, we can't always go to a restaurant, but it's okay to make a meal at home.
It is. Set up a little blanket on the floor, add a few candles, B&M, Poundland. Hello? B&M, Poundland, a little music, little dinner.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. You know, do...
Alright, I got one. Before you get into a relationship, be willing to grow. We don't do stagnant around here. Be willing to grow. Be willing to learn. Be willing to build. If you're willing to stay stagnant, just stay. Everybody wants to date.
No,
Somebody wants to continue
it's
dating.
So true.
So just stay dating.
But that's the thing. I think we get trapped into this thing of like being in a relationship is like, it's the thing. So like, get into it, but people they're not be ready. And that's why they get into the stagnant thing, because it's like, oh, I have to actually make time for this person. I have to actually consider how they feel, like that kind of thing. Like, don't rush it. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you just shouldn't be in one. I learned that the hard way. We all get lonely, scared and lonely, and I'm scared of being the only. Shout out Beyonce for that one, yeah. But you have to face it sometimes. Do the growing, like you say.
Do the growing, do the learning. What's another one? Know what you want when you get into the relationship. Be assertive. That's so attractive to me. So
this is what I'm looking for. This is what I plan to do.
This is what I like. Boom, boom, bam, bam, bam.
So set your intentions.
Questionnaire 6 months into it. You understand?
Exactly. Later on, but I never told you that. Like, so we've been on a different page from the start.
From the beginning.
So set your intentions. Know what you want from it. Okay, so that's 5. 6. Set
your intentions. Be assertive.
But just be prepared to. Just be open-minded, because I think it goes back to what I said about the love languages thing, but like, know that the person is not the exact same as you. Let's not try and mold, let's not try and create.
Let's not mold somebody, please. We're not molding here. Don't come in to try and change me. You can do that with somebody else, but not us, not me, not her. Do you know what I mean?
And that's why I think it's good to have variety, it's good to have diversity. Yes. So when you meet somebody, you don't want to meet someone who's exactly like you. So be willing to just, you know,
but learn different things.
That's one. Okay.
I would say another one is before you meet someone, you don't know what they're going to be like. Try and learn about different cultures, different things, different settings. If you lived in the same area for your whole life,
wow.
Wow.
No, but you're right though. You're right.
If you lived in a certain atmosphere for your whole life, whether that be through choice or stability or whatever the case is, you may be programmed to only like what's in your area, what you know this guy, you know that guy, you know this girl, you know this girl. if you're exploring, you're out here, you're out there, you're going to different countries, you're living in different areas, you learn about different attitudes. If you've always been in the same place.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, it's true. It's true. But the thing is, that people might think, even as black people, like, if you've got a black partner, why would you mean learn about it? But you have to, because for example, I'm half Jamaican, half Ghanaian, and I was with a Jamaican guy, and his mum used to always make these weird jokes about Africans, yeah. About Africans, I'd be like, I'm half African. Well, we're all African at the end of the day, but like my dad's from Ghana, and she'd be like, oh yeah, no, not the Ghanaians. No, but then
sis,
he didn't necessarily have that mindset, but some people get that influence from their parents, and then they start like, no, let's learn. Come on, it's 2021. We need to do better than that.
Yeah.
But, so what we wanted to do, we wanted to do don'ts at this point.
I think that's another thing as well. Learn about other cultures. As me as well, I'm Jamaican, Ghanaian. I grew up as predominantly a Jamaican. Do you know what I mean? And even for me, I'm still learning about I have a full Ghanaian name.
Yeah, you do a whole Akua.
I can't run anywhere. I have a full Ghanaian name, so I'm still, even though I knew a little growing up, I still have to learn and be open to it. The whole you're an African, that's done now. Yeah, that's finished now. Can you? I know. You put up with that before?
No. Well, yeah. No, I've put up with it. Not even, they just make jokes or just say things like, I don't know. It's like, now. You don't want to go back. We're not trying to go dip in the past.
It's not under the bridge now.
That's how you said, but yeah.
Wow.
We just need to do better.
Yeah, of course. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. What's another one? You go.
I think, like, be open to change, because things do change over time. Like how you started, people talk about the honeymoon phase, and when you're all over each other, and a bit later on you get busy, life gets in the way, and things do change. But it's about, let's adapt to that change positively and think about how we can continue to nurture the journey. I think that's round about 10 anyway for the dudes. So these are the things that we personally think are important.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the don'ts, because we all go through different relationship experiences. Some are good, some are bad, some you learn from, and you're like, I definitely don't want that, or I definitely don't want to get back into that situation again. Yeah. So, like, the red flags are something that we ignore often, and not because you want to get hurt or you want to be treated badly by that person or whatever, but when you like someone or you're into someone, you kind of make excuses.
You don't want to be judgmental when you first meet them. You don't want to judge them. You don't want to think, oh my gosh, this person is scatter. You don't want to scatter. You don't want to judge them. You don't want to judge them, but really and truly, these are the things that you need to look at. What happens in here manifests out here.
This is it.
It really does. It really, really does. Do you want to go for the first one? Because I got mine.
Well, red flags. Yeah. Well, for me, past trauma is really, really important. Like, I know we can't all help that we go through things in life, but I think it's about how we deal with it, and like being mindful of not projecting onto other people, because I've been in situations where I felt responsible for the person's like whole entire life, and it's actually nothing to do. I met you at this point in time, but because certain things were not dealt with, it then kind of trickles into the relationship or becomes toxic. Just a thing that the go-to every time they're upset is like, because this, that.
I would say, as someone who, everyone deals with traumas. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I think with your traumas, you have to be progressive. Yeah. You have to be progressive. What how can I put this? What happened, the initial incident, everyone else is collateral. It's either you choose to better your situation, better yourself, better how you think, better how you see things, or you stay in the same place forever and ever and ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, repeating.
Yeah, repeating it. And you broke a code. My God!
I don't know
what. It's because in 1952, we don't need to know.
I don't know what situations you've been in.
No, but do you get my gift though?
I get you. But obviously everyone deals with things differently. But when you're in a relationship, you've got someone that you know that you can talk to and like communicate with. Yeah, let's move on together in a new way of living. Anyway.
And if you don't know, learn.
What's one of yours then?
One of mine, meet someone when you're ready to meet them. Don't force yourself into it. I've been on dates, I've been in situations where we go to the bar, within the first 20 minutes it's 3 drinks. What's going on? Yeah, are you nervous? I'm not even a drink like that. Are you nervous? Are you apprehensive?
What?
No, we go to the bar. It's one. I have to do about.
So she goes to the alcoholics, clearly. Yeah.
Well, so it hasn't happened that many times, but I think that's a red flag on what you should look out for in the person that you're. I get people may be nervous and stuff, but I mean, it's about taking deep breaths, you know, knowing that you're secure within yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that you're in a safe place. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks, you could have gone by yourself, to be honest.
At this point, it's true. It's true. So true. But then those are habits, and I don't know if that for you that ever manifested into like a problem later on down the line. But those are things that we should look out for. Yeah,
of course. Nothing wrong with drinking. Everybody likes to drink, but the backing, and it's the first time I'm seeing you, it's not a good look.
Yeah. And you know what one of my things is, if someone, it sounds so weird, but I've said it recently, like if someone doesn't have a hobby, it kind of puts me off. Now, listen, we don't all have to have a hobby. We have to have something that you can be interested in outside of us, because I have my things that I do, that I'm into, and that I spend my time doing. I can't have you there 24/7. So, like, have something that you like to do.
Yes.
That you can make your own away from us. Does that make sense?
Things that are outside of the house. I get... No. Listen, I'm not from London, but London... Which camera? This camera. London can be a very scary place. It's very busy. It's very... Yeah, for real. It's very busy. It's very...
Yeah.
But learn how to do something outside of the house. It's very important. Don't keep yourself isolated. Learn how
play
to...
game all day. Right. Shout out the man that play game all day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But yeah, just like in general, learn how to do other things. Things with your brethren, things with... Do you know what I mean? Anything, going on holiday, travelling, drawing,
there's options out there.
Everything. Let's not go into all of them. But
there's so
other
many
things.
I think also for me, like your past relationship is your past relationship. So, you know, obviously, if you get done dirty or someone does something that scars you from a previous relationship, it can be something that you look out for when you're in your new. But we do not need to start reenacting things that's happened in your past, because why?
Because why?
I'm not her. She's not I.
I am not her. She is not I. You can't trust someone. Yeah. I'm not getting into specifics. I have to respect people's privacy.
Trust me.
I am not the person who did you wrong. Bearing in mind, you did her wrong first. Really and truly. Do you know what I mean? And now I want to be doing victim. Oh, please, just let it go.
Yeah, no, I know. And that can be hard for new things to flourish. You're constantly going back into what was or whatever.
You have to remove the past, is what we're trying to say. Remove it, deal with it, learn from it, remove it, move on to something fresh, something new. And if you're in a relationship that was bad, I would say, for me, it forced me to write down what I want. What was missing, literally, I got to a point, it forced me to write down what I actually wanted in a man that was missing. And then you pursue that in your next relationship. Did you get me? You manifest it?
Yeah, 100%. It's interesting that you say that, because you should also not be afraid to like say the things that you want. Yeah. Because I think a lot of the time, especially as women, we can be very much like, oh, that's okay, because, you know, he's got potential to...
We all have potential. I have the potential to drive. It doesn't mean I'm going to now drive a car. I can't drive. Do you know what I mean? We all have potential.
No, I know, but we love that. They've got so much potential, and I know that, like, he's gonna, or it's gonna, we can't always wait around for that. But, what was my point? What was I saying?
Potential, waiting around for someone. It's either you see it or you don't.
Yeah, no, but it literally is that. It's if you see it, you don't. And be like intentional with the things that you want. If you know that you want someone that is self-sufficient and works, like, has a good job and whatever those qualities that you look for, don't then go to guy number one who's got absolutely none of the things that you like, but he's got potential to do that. Like, I don't know. It's a tricky one. People always say, like, oh, you know, man, them get a hard time because they don't get to be a bit broke, or they can't be broke, or women put pressure on them to do this and that. But
we're not asking for Bill Gates. That's not what we're asking for. We're asking for stability. If you can be stable for yourself, there's a potential to be stable for both of us. Do you get me? And me too. There's no way I'm gonna come in my pockets empty.
Yeah, none of that. Empty. I want this, that, and I haven't got it for myself.
Way. You've got a list, but you've never held a pay slip, please.
And this is it. This is the facts we have to speak, you know, because there are plenty of people out there like, I need to have this. The list goes
on. Doesn't matter the gender.
Yeah, girl or boy, and they've not achieved not even half of those things for themselves. And I do think that is unfair, because then, okay, you come and you get that person who is giving all of this stuff, and you're what?
You're bringing...
Birkin? No, I don't know if he's going to be giving a Birkin, that was far, but... but dude, but some women like that.
I get exactly what you're saying. I feel like I've always known this phrase: you can't be someone else's half if you're not whole. You can't be someone else's half if you are not a whole person. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, as I said, for men and women, it's not about, even if it's not payslip, your own invoice to say Victoria Smith business support for this month £1,000. Fine, payslip, invoice, whatever it may be, your own income. And you know what? You know when you earn, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
do you not?
100%.
You feel good, you feel accomplished. And I feel like men and women, it's best to get for yourself before you try to get for. And it's not about getting the mad riches, because it's currency. Currency goes up and down all the time. It's about just being stable within yourself, mentally and physically.
Yeah, and this is it. That's the first before getting into a relationship with anyone. Yeah. Because you can't give enough. I have an issue with over giving, because I like to, you know, support. I always see potential, and to the point where they like literally take your whole soul. But no, and it's deep. It sounds deep, but it's literally that, because you pour into that person, or they become so involved in your life. I like to say I've got quite a good family unit, so often when I meet someone, they get quite like close involved. With your family, my friends and that kind of thing. Yeah. But like, if you just don't overgive, because when it gets to a situation, you're on your lonesome, and that person's in the midst or whatever. So yeah, don't overgive. Like, just don't overgive.
No, I need to add on that. No, I gotta add on that. Don't overgive. You need to give as much as that person is giving you. For me, when I've truly loved someone and been in love with someone, I've been giving. And because I got bored, now I can't be giving as much. I'm sorry. What you give me is what I give you. If you give me a small packet of crisps, I'm not going to give you family size. I'm going to give you the same packet of crisps that you gave me. You get what I mean? You can't be overgiving. I'm sorry. It's dangerous.
It is, but then if that's who you are and how you are, it's very hard to curb that. And that's the issue that I've had. But like, unless you want to keep going through the same cycle of the taking, that's the thing. Give to those that are, like you said, are going to get, who are that way inclined as well. Because some people actually only know how to take. That is just their thing. They only know how to take.
How is it you already know how to take?
Yeah, because if you're never given, if you're never given, like growing up, or you've had a...
I was never given growing up. Does it mean I'm not just going to be taking? That's embarrassing. Have some shame.
Shout out those out there that are just takers.
Oh, God.
But in rounding up, I think it's important to know yourself. Know what you want from a partner before you step into a relationship. Because some of us are single and don't actually want to be in a relationship. You're just a bit horny. You just need that person that you just want to...
That's okay. That's fine. Everyone's not the same. That's fine. You might just want a bit of a every now and then.
So, but don't go and ruin someone's life because you think in your head that you want to be in a relationship and you low-key don't do it. I mean, that's man and girldom. That's not even just a man thing. That's just...
No, it's not.
Like, people in general don't do it because we just feel like we have to have this comfortability in being in a relationship, and just don't.
You can be seeing someone every week for a year and you two ain't together. You're dating other people, he's dating other people. Fine.
Liberal.
No, but for real, like, some people are less traditional.
Yeah.
This is 2021. We all know why.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Oh my God.
Protect yourselves, protect your heart, protect your mind.
Get yourself checked as well. Very important. You don't want to say that, did you?
Well,
no, because I think
it's important to let
now
people know.
we're in a situation where we've been in quarantine for a while. Whenever we get let out, people are going
doing
mad.
a madness.
Doing the madness, going mad. I'd say protect yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, I'd hope that people were not overly frolicking during the lockdown anyway. Hopefully not, but still, it's very important. I think we take that for granted.
Yeah, home tests, they exist as well. And,
you can order them free.
Yeah. We don't know we're going to say more things.
No, I think, what do you think?
I don't know. What have we said so far? Fuck off.